If you're a fan of period dramas or have been keeping up with the historical craze on TV in recent years, you know The Gilded Age is a must-watch for lovers of both history and drama. And trust me, the upcoming third season of the show is about to turn up the heat even more. Before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment if you're already hooked on The Gilded Age, or if you're just hearing about it for the first time. So now, let's dive into everything we know about Season 3 and what will be the plot like based on both the series plot and actual historical events. Lately, it feels like historical dramas have been having a major moment. From Bridgerton to The Crown, these shows tap into our love for beautifully crafted worlds full of intricate social hierarchies, power plays, and a good dose of romance. What makes The Gilded Age stand out is how it takes on a critical period in American history, the late 19th century, a time of economic boom, innovation, and deep social divides. Julian Fellowes, the mastermind behind Downton Abbey, does it again with this show, offering a window into the clashes between old money aristocrats and the new money industrialists shaping America. I feel like these stories of social conflict and aspiration resonate with us because they're timeless. We're all familiar with the feeling of wanting to belong, climb higher, or break into elite circles. As actress Christine Baranski, who plays the formidable Agnes Van Ryn, said in an interview, "This period was a time of incredible social change, and it's thrilling to be part of a show that captures the push and pull between old and new. It's that push and pull that makes The Gilded Age so captivating." And Season 3 is set to continue exploring these tensions in ways that will have us on the edge of our seats. Here's the good news. Season 3 has officially been confirmed. Even though we're still waiting on an official release date, it's rumored that the new season will drop sometime in 2025. Filming began in July of this year, so fingers crossed we'll get our next dose of drama by March 2025. Personally, waiting 2 years for a new season feels like an eternity, but who's with me on that? Let me know in the comments below. Now, let's talk about what we can expect from Season 3's plot. After the nail-biting finale of Season 2, we were left with so many questions, and it looks like Season 3 will focus heavily on two major storylines: Bertha Russell's rise to power and the budding romance between Marion Brooke and Larry Russell. According to writer and executive producer Sonia Warfield, Bertha Russell will continue to dominate the social scene as she strives to gain acceptance by New York's old money elite. Bertha's ambition knows no bounds, Warfield said in an interview, and continued, "But this drive to secure her family's place could come at a cost to her personal life, particularly her marriage. This means we'll likely see tension brewing between Bertha and her husband, George Russell, as they disagree over their daughter Gladys's future. While Bertha wants to marry her off to a duke, George leans toward a love match. It's going to be interesting to see how this power couple navigates these challenges. Who do you have in mind as a groom for Gladys? Can't wait to hear about your favorite bachelors in the show. Now, I don't know about you, but the Russells are my favorite couple, and seeing them face marital troubles would break my heart. Let me know in the comments. Are you Team Bertha or Team George? Another major plot point in Season 3 will be the romance between Marion Brooke and Larry Russell. If you've been shipping these two since Season 1, you're not alone. Their love story is set to develop even more in the upcoming season, but it won't be without obstacles. Marion's aunt, the strict and no-nonsense Agnes Van Ryn, will no doubt try to sabotage the match, considering her disdain for the nouveau riche Russells. Fellowes hinted that this could lead to some explosive family drama, with Agnes pulling every string to stop Marion from marrying Larry. The clash between Agnes and Bertha will be even more fiery, Fellowes teased in an interview, leaving fans eager for what's to come. With Bertha's social aspirations tied up in securing good marriages for her children, this romance is bound to stir up tensions. I personally think Marion and Larry's relationship has a lot of potential, and fans are speculating that Season 3 could end with a wedding. What do you think, though? Will Marion and Larry make it down the aisle? Or will Agnes and the pressures of society tear them apart? Let me know in the comments. While the show delivers on drama, it also reflects a fascinating period in American history. The real Gilded Age, which spanned from the 1870s to about 1900, was a time of rapid industrialization, massive wealth creation, and intense social conflict. Figures like Andrew Carnegie, John D. Rockefeller, and J.P. Morgan dominated the economic landscape at the time, while families like the Astors held social power. This period also saw the rise of the new money class, industrialists who had made fortunes and were eager to enter high society, often clashing with established old money families. The show brilliantly captures this tension, making it clear that the Gilded Age wasn't just about glitz and glamour, but also about power struggles, inequality, and change. As Christine Baranski said about her character, Agnes represents that old world. She's stubborn, set in her ways, and watching the world around her change at a pace she can't control. That inability to adapt is something we've seen resonate throughout the series, and it's a theme we'll likely see explored even more in Season 3. Given the show's setting in the 1880s, there are a few historical events that could be woven into the storyline of Season 3. One possibility is the growing influence of labor unions and the labor strikes that were becoming more common during this period. This could create friction between George Russell, who owns railroads, and workers who are starting to demand better conditions. We might also see the expansion of New York City itself as a theme. During the Gilded Age, the city was growing rapidly, and with it came new buildings, new social dynamics, and new money flowing in from all over the country. This would be the perfect backdrop for Bertha's social ambitions and her desire to be at the top of this rapidly evolving society. And of course, we've got to talk about the incredible cast additions coming in Season 3. Big names like Felicia Rashad and Bill Camp have joined the show, bringing even more star power to an already stacked cast. Rashad will be playing Elizabeth Kirkland, a Newport socialite with roots dating back to the American Revolution, while Camp will take on the role of J.P. Morgan himself. The inclusion of Morgan suggests we could see some intense power plays between him and George Russell over the future of the railroad industry. Sounds thrilling, right? For more exciting updates about the Gilded Age, make sure to like and follow. Click the video on the screen to see what will happen in Bridgerton Season 4.